My name's Scott Thomas. I'm with Bobo Custom Builders. I'm one of the designer estimators there. The company has been in business for 24 years. I've been with the company for 8. My primary position is to go out and talk with the customers, assess what they need. One of the things that our company prides itself on is what we call the voice of the customer. Listening to what the customer says, not only in what they are saying, but what they're not saying. And listening to the whole sentence, not just the parts that we want to hear. It tends to make for a better project, a more complete budget up front, so that the customers feel comfortable that when we have talked to them thoroughly, that they have their needs have been assessed. They understand that it has been accounted for, and that they will get that in the project. Our project on the Tour of Remodel Homes is a whole house remodel. House is in Hill Country Village. The customer came to us. They had been building a business for 13 years and had neglected the house. They were the first ones to admit that. It had some serious maintenance issues, as well as they wanted to update the house. They were growing older, both of them in their late 50s to mid 60s, and they wanted to consolidate and get the house where it was a lot easier to move through. They also had an elderly parent living in the house, and she needed access to better facilities, walk-in showers, that kind of thing. We sat down with the customer on multiple visits, went through each room, kind of what are your needs in this room, what are your needs in the kitchen, and redesigned each room per what the customer wanted. In the 50s, it had some nice rooms, but it did not have what would be known today as an owner's retreat. More of a kind of a separate area for the owners to relax and kind of detach themselves from the other things going on in the house. Because the owners were so gracious in giving us a lot of leeway budget-wise and design-wise, we ended up making a 5-foot curved hallway to a semi-detached master suite, including a round roll-in wheelchair accessible shower. Turned out to be just absolutely fabulous, and the owner picked wonderful finishes to go in there that complemented so well. Hardwood floors throughout, new kitchen, eat-in counters, large formal dining room, crown molds. It truly was, we rewired the entire house, replumbed the entire house, new roof, added a porch to the front, even added a greenhouse because one of the owners was a big botany fan. He loved growing plants. So we went through it, soup to nuts, all the way through this house. And we love our own work, of course, but the owner did such a fabulous job finishing out this house. I told my wife, it's one of the few houses that I've ever done that I would move in a minute just like it sits. It is just a stunner.